Oh, hello, Sifu John. What's going to follow here um, is going to be a video regarding the Lian Huan, the five elements linking fist. And this is going to be from Sun Xingyi Chuan. So Sun Xingyi, five elements linking. Uh, so usually sort of after you've done, the basic five element fist, it's a way to kind of put everything together and then see how it works in combination of things besides just I play peach wine and play peach wine and play peach wine and play peach wine. You get an idea how to, that's almost the deconstructed part. You get an idea how to now construct it. And it goes in, a particular order of things. There's a couple movements that aren't really seen in the five elements thing, but they have they're still Xingyi, and you still want to keep your intent running forward with it. So yeah, it's a small form, relatively speaking, and it repeats forward and back. So there's a couple things you can do. You can run it just in a straight line and repeat, 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 or you can run it, turn, run it again, and that would be it, like for like a demonstration or something like that. It'd be relatively short. Or you can just kind of keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, repeat, 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 and kind of get into that rhythm. It has not only the punching, but it has some like breaking of holds. It's got opening things up, shutting them down, so you have that expand and gather in. In some places is really sort of apparent. And you go through like all five elements of the fists are shown in there. And you have to be careful because the stepping is a little different in a couple of places. Like there's one part at the end where you're kind of playing almost like Zhuan Chuan, like 1-2. And then, but the stepping's a little different. And instead of having both of them being a straight punch, so same hand and leg and together, there's opposite with it. And then you got to push through and split inside. So it is basically the Bong Chuan form. So the crushing fist, which is the wood element and helps the liver, that's sort of the main basis of it. Even though like Pichuan, the splitting fist is sort of, that's sort of the one. If you learn no other fist, if you get good in no other fist, but you get good in Pichuan, you're doing very good. There's a story that Sun Lutang had a student who would be considered maybe developmentally delayed now. And his mother is like, I don't know what to do with him here. Help me. And all he did was teach him Pichuan. That was it, just splitting fists. So you had to get good with Santi. So you just have to get good with Santi, with Xingyi, and with Sun Lutang would be no difference with that. And then there's Kitty. And then he actually put him in a tournament at some point, and the kid won. The kid won like a ten. This isn't like a tournament now where we've got time limits and the pads and the headgear and the thing. No, this is like an older school tournament, probably bare fists, and you go in there and someone might get messed up. Kid won, and all he did was be proficient at Pichuan. That's again, I don't know how anecdotal it is, but it does sort of illustrate Pichuan. But this, for the linking form, Bong Chuan is going to be the sort of base for it. So all parts in there, and then like a twist to play it a little bit differently, so you get used to kind of changing your footwork with it, and then the lifting up, so you have all the points. So it's almost like 3 hits or pads to like block, come in, split out, push, bring down, and out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show it 2 different ways. So I'm going to show it forward and back. So I'm going to play it once, coming up and then coming back. I'm going to go side to side, and it will play just sort of like a normal speed, and then I'll do it again as a little slower speed, a little bit more staccato. So that way you kind of see this move and this move and this move and this move and this move. And then to close it out, I'll also kind of add in um, uh, kind of playing it step by step, and I'll call it out as we go as well. And I'll show again both forward and back and side to side in case, it helps just to kind of see the different angles or a couple different angles. I'm not going on a lot of different angles. But it won't be a full-on teaching how to do it. It'll be more sort of like a class review more than anything. Maybe at some point in time I'll do an actual, okay, let's just learn this straight through like I did some of the other 5 elements. This is more sort of like a review. If we went over it in class, so you've been over it before, and now you're kind of like you want a little refresher. Maybe you want to just kind of do a little research, see some things. Maybe there's something I do that kind of goes, oh, I didn't see that before. Oh, well, that's kind of cool. Hopefully. And so yeah, it's not really meant to be the full-on lesson for it, more of sort of like a review and self-study. So with no further ado, Sun Tong's Xing the Wu Xing Lian Huan. And again, as always, I apologize to native speakers for probably how badly I mutilated that. I do apologize. So, here we go. We're going to try this again. I just had everything just cut out there for a second. So let's try the step-by-step with me calling it out again. Hopefully it wasn't the ghost saying like, dude, you suck. Hopefully. And Sun Lutong saying, stop, white boy, stop. All right. So, attention stance. Heels together, feet 90 degrees. Knees, if you bend them, or track out over the feet. Tailbone tucked in, shoulders over the hips. So we're going to have our hands and feet, elbows, knees, shoulders, hips together, back straight. At no point are we hinging. We're staying straight. So when we sink down. Head up, pull, chin in, tongue behind the teeth, roof of the mouth. We come up, toe in, left foot, weight on the right. We're going to come in, bring the third, 3 to 1, 2 to 2, 1 to 3. Pull in and split. Bong, step up, punch. Step back, under, punch. Now this is a straight punch from the arm. Remember, we want to ride the forearms in a lot of these. It's not flicking it out. It's not a bad, punch. Turn, step, punch. Now I'm going to come forward to step back, so like a bow stance, and I'm going to cross the wrists, but at the same time. So I'm going to come up, step, up, same time, come back. Now, arm and leg together all at one time. Bah! Step out, Pao Chuan. Step back, reverse splitting fist. Step back, reverse San Ti. Pull, Zhuan Chuan, step up, Zhuan Chuan. Now, a lot of times I'll preset my foot. Bring up the knee. This also has a Hung Chuan sort of thing because I'm pointing at the elbow instead of pointing down. So I come up, push, down. I'm going to ride the forearms, like I said. Twist, split, and sink. Now I'm not hinging. Sink and step. And before we go too far, remember, when we step back and when I step in here and twist, what I'm doing is I'm bringing this knee, my left knee, in behind my right. And you can even bring it in to the other side. So if you make the lady stance, it's rubbing down the outside of the calf. It's like gastrocnemius or gastrus or something like that muscle. I think the soleus is in here. I think I'm rough on that. So twist. I'm in that leg, so we don't want to be too far out. We don't want to be crossing all weird, but again, not in. It hurts to do that. It actually hurt to do that. So I'm going to kobu, come in, and go careful. 1, 2, 3, out, punch. 1, 2, 3, and out. Back, back. 1, so there's your Zhuan Chuan. This is kind of like Hung Chuan. Again, because we're here like Hung Chuan, instead of down here like Zhuan Chuan. But you're still punching up. Push, split, and punch. Turn, up, out, down. Now you can keep going, or what we're going to do here is close. Now what you want to do, if you get through the whole thing and da-da-da-da, come up, 1, 2, here, and go, you can keep running it. Ba, 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 da, da, da. Keep running it as you go forward and back. But we're just going to do it right here for right now. So now let's see it side to side. This is where it cut out before, so hopefully I made the ghost happier. All right. Oops. Again, 90 degrees. Up. 3 to 1, 2 to 2, 1 to 3, and out. Step up, punch. Step back, under. Straight punch out. Turn, punch. Step and cross. Up, open, walk back, in. Pao Chuan, up, punch. Step back 1, Step back 2. Pull, Zhuan Chuan, sort of a Zhuan Hong mix. Lift, push, down, down. It's a mean one. Up, ride the arm, split and twist, and punch. Now again, you can keep going. Here we're going to turn. So we kobu. Now when we kobu again, back straight. We don't kobu and hinge like we're going to squat. We turn in, straight, lift, 1 and 2. Step, back, step, 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 up, in, step, back, 2, 1, 2. Up, out, down, step, and back. Now here we're going to close. Okay, so again, not going into, a full class lesson, full on everything, complete step by step, training, instruction, anything, more of a review, more of a sort of practice. But again, Wuxing Lian Huan, the 5 elements linking fist, Wuxing meaning like 5 shapes. Here talking about the 5 elements, 5 element fists, and it's Sun Lutong's Xingyi Chuan. Okay, so all the good YouTube-y stuff, like, subscribe, all the good things are at the bottom, like normal. And hope it helped. Hope you liked it. And we'll see you again soon. Ciao.